What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind, and I hope everyone is having an enjoyable 2021 thus far. It seems kind of familiar, though, I gotta admit. And one of the things that hasn't changed thus far is that we're still right in the middle of cancel culture. All right, cancel culture. And it seems that we might have the very first cancellation of 2021, and they had to reach real far back to get this one because this one involves singer Taylor Dayne. Taylor Dayne, a lot of you were not even alive when Taylor Dayne was doing her thing. She was probably hot back in, I want to say, like the late 80s, early 90s maybe, and she was part of a wave of dance music, where everybody came out, like such a good vibration and all this stuff, that type of dance music, and a lot of them got busted lip singing because they were trying to sound like something they weren't, Milli Vanilli. I think CNC Music Factory, the woman who was singing in that, I believe, I could be wrong, I thought she got busted, I don't know. All right, but one person who was actually singing with her voice back then was Taylor Dayne. And she blew up. I mean, she was singing pretty much, she was a white woman who was singing with a black woman's voice. That's the way she sounded. Yeah, I'll always love you. So that was Taylor Dayne. And she did her thing, man. She was kind of hot too, as I recall. So anyway, she got busted because she was singing recently, like New Year's. She was singing at a party that was hosted in Donald Trump's name, I believe. And you can't do that and live. I mean, Taylor Dayne, she's just trying to eat, man. She's trying to live. And she made the mistake of doing this. All right. So let me just read to you what's going on with this because, like I said before, this is a warning, guys. Do we really want to keep this up in 2021? But here it is. Even though Donald Trump, many believe, is on his way out, right? His administration is just about done. But still, you can't be associated with him. So here it goes. And this is on Yahoo.com, right? And it says, Taylor Dayne defends herself after New Year's Eve performance at Mar-a-Lago. And she says, I try to stay non-political. It's by Megan Johnson, and it goes on to say, singer Taylor Dayne is defending herself after taking the stage at Mar-a-Lago. Never heard of it. Mar-a-Lago. I mean, I'm not part of that clique, obviously. She's taking the stage at Mar-a-Lago on New Year's Eve as part of President Donald Trump's annual celebration. The Love Will Lead You Back singer, 58, took to Twitter to respond to criticism from fans who were upset to hear that she performed at the maskless event during the pandemic. Many said her appearance was an endorsement of Donald Trump's policies. And let me see, Taylor Dayne says, I'm saddened by all of this. I try to stay non-political and non-judgmental and not preach, Dayne said in a now deleted tweet, which was captured by Just Jarrett. I sing from my heart purely and from the source. I wish for all to be who they need to be and find their way. Okay. And then you get the backlash from people who are judging her because she did this. Now you got this guy here who says, let me see. And wasn't Terry Noon from Berlin there too? Talk about taking my breath away. And I always have been such a Taylor Dayne fan. And then they have a crying emoji there. Also, what time machine did those guests have to travel in to go back so far to the 80s? And you got somebody else who says, I was shocked when I read about New Year's Eve. What a complete disappointment. You've been one of my favorite singers for years. Just damn. Someone else. It's so very disappointing to learn that you played at Mar-a-Lago, Taylor Dayne. You're the reason my husband and I met. We were thrilled a few years ago when you played Pride, and we got to meet you. Playing for Trump just isn't a gig. It's an endorsement of his harmful policies. I hate you. Someone else says, let me see. Yeah, it's not just politics. It's life or death. Someone else says, I was shocked. I appreciate her work and talent, but there has to be some accountability. It was a terrible misstep that I wish she had handled differently. Also, the people she was entertaining do not typically support the LGBTQ community, the very group that is stuck by her. Okay, one more. I just deleted all my Taylor Dayne tracks from my library, and back in my radio days, I met her and her brother in person. I won't see her at a Pride event ever again. Oh. All right. Oh, no. Okay, get this one. A year ago, I almost died from a heart attack. I had a triple bypass. As a prezi, my hub had you do a cameo for me. It was a bright light in a very dark time. You told me to take care of my beautiful heart. I trusted your kindness. Playing Mar-a-Lago was not kind. Wow. So she did all that for you. She was there for you when you had a heart attack. You know, she helped you to take care of your beautiful heart and everything. And all she did was sing at a gig. Are you going to hold singers accountable for everyone they sing for in their audience, by the way? Is that what we're talking about? You do realize that artists play all over the world. You got artists who played in communist countries, you know, dictatorships, you know, Beyonce included, you know, all of these people. You know, they played for sheiks, you know, and stuff. I mean, all types of things that go kind of against the principles, the core principles of you would think America is, you know, but you're not going to hold all of those people accountable. But just because she's singing an event, and get this, Donald Trump wasn't even at the event. His wife wasn't even at the event, you know, but Taylor Dayne, she can't get a paycheck. She can't sing. Taylor Dayne can't eat. You know, it's been a long time since she was anywhere near the top 10. You're going to deny this woman the ability to be able to sustain herself? It's weird, man. All right, so Taylor Dayne. All right, now she says, all right, this is a post that Taylor Dayne made back on December 20th. She says, wrapping up more presents. There's still time to purchase merch from my store. Happy holidays. Go to my link in my bio. And somebody else responds to her, tell it to my hand. All right. So that's it. You know, she's made that critical error, that unforgivable mistake of performing at a function that Trump wasn't even at, but it was just put on by his supporters, I guess. I mean, I don't know what it was, but she made a mistake. She done effed up now. All right, so he wasn't there, but Donald Trump Jr. was there, his girlfriend, Eric Trump, Lara Trump, Tiffany Trump, and Rudy Giuliani. Yes, Noferatu himself. Rudy Giuliani was there as well. So could you imagine Rudy Giuliani at a party? That must be a lot of fun. So he was there. And guess who else was there? Let's see. It says here, Vanilla Ice. He also performed at the celebration. And Donald Trump Jr. tweeted, okay, this is amazing. Vanilla Ice is playing at Mar-a-Lago New Year's Eve party. Trump Jr. captioned his video from Thursday evening. The rapper performed his hits Ice Ice Baby and Play That Funky Music, White Boy. Okay, I guess that would be considered white empowerment. I don't know. It says, as a child of the 90s, you can't fathom how awesome this is. Beyond that, I got a birthday shout out from Vanilla Ice. So that's pretty amazing. All right, so there it is. You know, Vanilla Ice did not respond as well. He should not. Vanilla Ice, don't get caught up in this. But of course, Taylor Dayne is being held accountable for this. But they're going to leave Vanilla Ice alone. Maybe these people have a problem with women having their own mind. I mean, that's what it seems like. I mean, you got all of these women who are being put under the firing squad. But, you know, men, maybe not so much. So I sense a little bit of hypocrisy here. So, guys, I mean, there it is. Taylor Dayne, you know, finds herself under fire. All right. And I don't know. It's like, Taylor Dayne, I hope you'll be okay through all of this. And, you know, I just think that it's kind of crazy that this stuff is going on and it's still going on. And we really need to get past this and respect each other's differences and, you know, just the right to do the things that we do. As long as nobody is being harmed by this, you know, it's a victimless, not even a crime, you know, but that's what it is, you know. So, guys, I just wanted to bring this to you and to your attention. And do with it what you will, right? It's just funny to me. But you can get in the comment section and sound off about how you feel about this. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe. Catch me on Twitter. The link will be in the description below. And I will check you out on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.